Well, welcome to... What is this game? Well, we're getting there. This game is best played with sound. Yeah, we'll be playing this game with sound. One of the big things here is I need to adjust said sound, but that's okay. This is Assemble with Care. We're gonna try this out today, just kind of do a cozy game kind of thing.
After a year on the road, I thought I'd get tired of traveling. The endless clatter of railways, highways, and everything in between. But as my train pulled into the station at Bellariva, I felt every bit as excited as the first day of my journey. A whole year. It felt like a lifetime. The places I'd seen, the people I'd met, of course, the forgotten treasures I'd given a new lease of life along the way. I'm a restorer by trade. Bringing our most beloved possessions back to life is what I love to do. I'd been traveling for months, working my way from one town to the next, fixing everything from family heirlooms to VCRs. Bellariva was my chance to take a break. Unfortunately, that would have to wait until after I'd unpacked.
So, from what I understand, this game is a little bit of story, a little bit of puzzles. We're gonna turn down the sounds and leave the voice acting up. It seems like most games these days have the voice acting way too low, following the... Oh, how do I open this? Oh, okay. So this is our little tutorial, I think, basically. So let's see, what do we got here? We've got a passport.
My passport. Not many blank pages left now.
Very cool. We've got some earrings. Here's the other earring.
I saw a guitarist wearing these at a show once. Rock and roll repair woman, at your service.
Oh, I see. They're guitar picks. That's cool. We got some glasses.
I picked up these sunglasses on my last stop. Hopefully I'm cool enough to pull them off.
We got a scrunchie and hairbrush. Don't we all need something like that?
The tools of my trade. No hope of restoring things without these.
Looks like we've got a picture of, I'm guessing, a family member? Are we not gonna get no information on that one? We got a camera.
Looking forward to taking more close-ups of my fingers with this.
I'm going to assume this is a how-to and clothes, of course.
My favorite overalls. These will never go out of style.
Alright, so we've got the suitcase done, yeah. So it was basically a tutorial, a little bit.
Finally, I'd made it to Bellariva. I'd come for the food festival, taking place in a few days' time. After living off TV dinners and instant ramen for the last few months, I was craving a decent meal. Of course, I'd need to earn enough money to pay for it, so I figured I'd head out the next day and find some work. My parents never wanted me to go. They wanted me to stay in their shop and have a simple, stationary life. I knew there was a world out there, beyond the four walls of our antique store, that I had to be a part of.
1979, huh? Is that mom or is that her? I'm not sure.
I daydreamed constantly about the weird and wonderful places each of our antiques came from. I loved figuring out their stories, revealing the memories hidden beneath the screws and wires. My story in Bellariva began with a little girl, and a voice she was longing to hear.
Hey, we completed level 1. Well, I think we're gonna be doing 2 because that was really short. Like, so I think that was basically a tutorial. So let's find out what's going on here.
It was my first morning in Bellariva, and I couldn't wait to leave my hotel and explore. It was a quiet town, its streets and alleyways basking peacefully in the hot morning sun. In the main square, meanwhile, preparations were underway for the festival in a few days' time.
I'm not sure if you guys have looked at the pictures all that much, but they are pretty.
As I handed out my flyers, I wondered what the people of Bellariva would need me to fix. So far, everything here seemed perfect. I was starting to worry I'd made a mistake when I felt someone tapping me on the back.
Hi, I'm Izzy. Do you know how to fix things?
It was a little girl, maybe 7 years old, who must have gotten hold of one of my flyers. She rummaged around in her backpack until she hauled out a battered red cassette deck.
My tape is broken and I can't make it work anymore.
Very British.
I tried to fix it myself, but there's this metal thing in the way. Can you try?
Okay, so we're gonna restore a tape deck, it looks like. So let's see here. We've got this. How do I rotate things? Am I even allowed to rotate things? I guess that's a good question. So this doesn't work. Let's see, we got some batteries, we got a pencil. Wait, no, I wanted to, like I said, can I not rotate things? Oh, I can, there it is. Ah, there we go. Okay, so, though, except for I just clicked off the, I did not mean to click off the, everything. Let's remove this.
Aha! Those batteries look like they need replacing. Luckily, I have some spares.
Okay, let's take these batteries out. Let's put the new batteries in. Where's the screw? Where'd the screw go? Oh, it's in the box. Okay, so there's that. Where's the rotate? There's the rotate. I'm trying to be very careful. Okay. So let's continue to fix this so I can actually see what's going on. How do I open this? Ah. Oh. Let's use this pencil on... Actually, wait. Well, this isn't gonna work because that's all weird. Hang on. I remember doing this.
Why did you do that?
To put it back together? There, the tape's fixed. A music box plays. We hear a woman sing along.
Dream a dream for me. If I sit by your side and hold you so tight.
When it finished, Izzy picked up the tape deck and tucked it carefully into her backpack.
Thanks, Maria. You're the best person at fixing things ever.
No problem. Who was that singing? They're very good.
It's my mum. She's not here anymore.
Izzy trailed off. It was the kind of silence a cassette tape would never be enough to fill. When Izzy's friends called for her, she dug deep into her pockets, looking for something to pay me with. Eventually, she produced a grand total of a stick of gum, 3 mismatched buttons, and a yo-yo. I usually preferred a check, but Izzy looked so serious, I wrote out a full receipt. She seemed like a happy kid, but beneath it all, part of her life had been shattered. Part I wouldn't be able to fix.
All right, well that's interesting. Let's do one more. Looks like we've got a knight here.
My first repair complete, I spent the rest of the day doing small jobs in and around the square. I was exhausted when I got back to my hotel and found a message asking me to make one more visit. The address led me to a quaint little house, a stone's throw from the beach. Bathed in the evening light, it looked beautiful, in spite of its flaking paintwork and chipped tiles. The front door was opened by a harried-looking man, still dressed from a long day at the office.
Are you Maria? My name's Joseph. I'm Isabel's father. I'm so sorry she bothered you this morning. Please, come in. I'd like to settle up properly.
On the mantelpiece, I saw the remains of a broken statue. Without thinking, I picked up a fragment.
Ah, my father's statue. What's left of it, at least. Yet another way I'd have disappointed him. It survived 100 years in this family. But 5 minutes with Isabel and... Do you think you can salvage it?
She broke it. All right, I guess we're now restoring a piece or a model.
Will you be able to see the glue afterwards? I don't want people seeing the cracks.
Yeah, I think we can probably make this work. Just have to figure out which pieces go where. Don't mind me. Let's see. So it looks like we've got a foot. We need a leg here. Let's see. This... Oh, well, that's not what I wanted to do. That's okay. Can I actually just, like, glue... No, I can't. Interesting. So the fun part about this appears to be part of the controls. Ah, there we go. Oh god, that was terrible. But it does look like we don't have to worry about that too much. Alright, so let's put... let's see here. Let's rotate this. The controls are a little wonky, I'm not gonna lie. I think that... I don't know if that's because of... like...
Is this glue really strong enough to hold everything together?
You know, bro, I have no clue. Let's see here. It looks like... I think... Hang on, let's switch this. I think if we do this, like this, and then glue right through here, probably put this piece here. There we go. Okay, a little bit closer. We're still missing a leg. I'm gonna guess this is the leg. That is absolutely the leg. Can I rotate you, please? Sit. Not quite what I wanted to do, but it's fine. Let's grab the leg and place the leg here.
Sometimes I think my daughter should come with a warning label.
Be nice. She didn't do it on purpose. And to think that she did is very rude. There we go. Statue complete.
Thank you, Maria. It looks as perfect as it ever did. My father wanted me to make something of myself. He didn't have time for anything less.
As Joseph put the statue back on the shelf, it nudged against the family portrait stood proudly next to it. So he was Bellariva's mayor. And that was Izzy's mom. They must both miss her so much.
Sorry. I'm a little tired. I've been working late getting things sorted for the festival. There's only a few days to go. Looks like I'll be working late. Again?
When I told my parents I wanted to leave, they always found an excuse to be busy, to avoid talking about it. I guess keeping themselves occupied was their way of pretending it wasn't happening. Joseph's work must have been taking up so much of his time. But maybe that was what he wanted. I just hoped he was finding enough time for Izzy, too.
Interesting. I'm pretty invested in the story. How many chapters do we have? So it looks like I can see up to 12. So it looks like there's 14 stories. 4? Let's do 4. That way we have a little bit of a length on this video. It's kind of a short video. Enjoy!
The second day in Bellariva dawned bright and clear. Another beautiful sunny morning. Walking into town, I passed cafes overflowing with customers cradling their morning coffees. I stopped, breathing in the smell of roasted coffee beans and freshly baked pastries. I was about to go inside when the owner of Carmen's, the cafe next door, stopped me.
Hello, Maria? Were you here yesterday handing out flyers? I have a job for you.
Her place was petite, tucked between its competitors as if hoping they wouldn't notice. Judging by the empty tables inside, though, her potential customers hadn't noticed it either.
It's a bit slow today, but we're just getting started. I'm sure it'll pick up soon.
As Carmen chatted, she walked over to the counter and returned with an old rotary phone.
At least I've got plenty of time to practice my recipe for the festival. It's a new special I've been working on. I was hoping to call my sister for some, seasoning tips, but it won't connect. Can you see if you can figure out what's wrong?
Okay, phone time. Oh dear. Let's see. So it looks like, let's go ahead and rotate some stuff here. We have a bunch of different things. Let's go ahead and let's...
Obviously, we'd normally be much busier than this.
That sounds like a struggle cope a little bit there. Come on, one more. Okay, let's take this back off and see what we've got. So
You can fix it, can't you?
probably.
I can't afford to replace it.
You might think about replacing it. Oh, here we go. Here's the problem. So it looks like click the low wire and drag it to the toolbox to detach it. Okay, I see. So it looks like we've got this piece here that is a little fried. So let's go ahead and replace that. I think that's right. Let's go ahead and replace the call. Hey, come here. There we go. Replace the call
Looks
to the
like
call.
this new circuit board is all hooked up.
Okay. Oh, actually, one other thing back here is this is broken. As you can kind of see, the ringer is a little busted, so let's go ahead and take that off. I'm liking this. This is far more complicated than the last couple chapters, so that makes it a little bit better, I think. Oh, did that not? What? Okay, all the way to the left. All right, so that's all done. Let's go ahead and put this back on here. Grab this. There's that. Let's go ahead and plop this back on there. We have to rotate this. Okay, let's go ahead and click there. Let's go ahead and start screwing some stuff in. I literally just did this with my laptop not that long ago only. Rather than having 4 screws plus a couple extra, it was about 50 screws. Oh, it was intense. Okay. That was pretty easy.
When I handed the phone back to Carmen, she seemed almost reluctant to take it from me.
So it's all working now, is it? I don't have to leave it to dry or let it cool down?
Leave it to dry?
Nope, it's ready to go. It'll be ringing off the hook in no time.
That's if I can pay my phone bill anyway. And the rent and the suppliers. Anyway, take a seat and I'll be right with you. Your coffee's on the house.
I sat at one of the empty tables, while at the counter, Carmen had started dialing the phone.
Hello? How's my favourite sister doing today?
As she talked, Carmen became more and more tense. This didn't seem like a call for some cooking advice.
I know I still owe you from last time, but I can't afford to take part in the festival if I don't pay.
I could almost feel the eye roll at the other end of the line.
You don't need to be here, though. Can't you just put the check in the post?
When the call ended, Carmen brought me my coffee, her hands trembling.
Sorry about that. My sister's decided to fly in for a visit. Oh God, I have to get ready. Actually, I might have another job for you. Can you come by tomorrow?
Sure, we can do that, but we won't be doing that today. I just wanted to show off this game. There's, if I just click quit, will it take me back to the, oh, look, a camera. Let's just take me back to the... Well, I was hoping it would just take me back to the main screen, but no, it actually exited the whole game. But this is Assemble with Care. I ended up getting this from Humble Bundle in a cozy game bundle that they did. I just wanted to check it out and see what it felt like, and I figured I would bring you guys along for the ride as we are waiting for the next Let's Play to start. So I hope you guys enjoyed kind of this quick look. If this is something up your alley, this is definitely a cozy game. I don't know if there's actually a way to fail per se. I actually have no idea how much this is on Steam either. I think I spent $25 to get like 20 some or 15 games, something like that. So it was like $2 a game, and I wanted some of the games that were actually in that bundle, and some of these games like this one I didn't know what it was about. So I just wanted to explore this game with you and show this off so you can make a determination if this is something that you'd like to play. So I will see you guys next time.